Hello everybody and welcome back to the XsivGaming channel and Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. This is our Let's Play series and today we are back with episode number 21. So if you could quickly drop us a like, it would be much appreciated, and of course if you are new to the channel then don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So yeah, find us on Facebook, XsivGaming, YouTube Gaming since 2010. Yeah, remember to like us on Facebook page as well. So yeah, episode 21, nothing has really changed in the garage, so we shouldn't have any issues there. So let's jump straight into today. Hello, it's time to renew the registration on this car, and that means passing inspection. It doesn't have to be perfect, I just need it to pass. Please take a look at it and see what you can do. Thank you. So got the Luxor Bowen, and he's obviously coming up for its registration checks, and it needs to pass a safety check. We'd call that an MOT in the UK, but there we go. So this is the car. We've got car status. So we've got some fair big list here to get done. So let's see if we can move the car to the where is it? Test path. We can't start the engine, so that ain't a good start, is it? So let's move the car to lifter A. Never is a good start when you can't start an engine. We've got some work here already, so let's examine and start with the fuel pressure test. It'll tell us what's wrong if there's pump. Yeah, carburetor's knackered, the fuel pump's knackered, the fuel filter is knackered. Hope he did and then get out one of those. It's always worth clicking it just in case. So let's do the compression test. So tell us about piston rings, etc. It all looks at 50%, so that seems okay. Looks like 50% is going to be the magic number on this car. Do the electrical test as well, just to tell us things like the battery, alternator, yeah, alternator there. It's not told us anything about the battery though. Has it got a battery on? Has it actually got a battery on or not? Our status. So it's told us a few bits and pieces there that's wrong with the car. Oh yeah, battery. So the battery needs changing, but it didn't say. Yeah, it was actually missing the battery altogether. So that's not a good start. Let's not in that one. Let's right click and part mount. I'm not sure if we've got a spare battery at the moment. No, we don't have any parts to work with, so we're gonna have to put a battery on this straight away. Can't believe that. Go on, reloading. There we go. So we'll purchase a battery because it's going to need one of those straight away. Car status. So yeah, that's one problem cured straight away. But I'm surprised it didn't come in with a battery on at all. So we'll lift that right up. We're going to drain any oils out. Move equipment to lifter A, and I'm going to use the equipment, drain that all that out. Can all be recycled. Move equipment, place it back. Just having a quick, very quick visual check down here. Doesn't look too bad. I think we've got some work to do somewhere. But do we need? So yeah, let's bring it back down. We'll get it back in the engine bay. and we can make a start, of course. So, round filter cover, that one's coming off. Looks like the air filter's going to need doing, the base looks like it needs doing. Carburetor definitely needs doing. Intake manifold look like it's going to need doing. We've got a fair few bits and pieces wrong with this engine. Looks like the rear suspension from here, looks like all that's going to need doing up there as well. So let's remove those ignition wires. Got an awful lot wrong with this one. We said that fuel filter needed doing as well. Get that fan out of the way. Take off the fan completely. Took the radiator out, take the fan off. Start removing some of these belts because they look, yeah, they definitely going to need doing as well. Blimey, this has been sat for a little while, I think. So get all this front off. Certainly ain't a lot of room to work down here. So what we'll do is we'll strip the engine down as excuse me, as usual. And then we'll see if we can repair any other parts. If not, then it'll be replacing. Timing cover off, I'm not sure if that's going to need doing or not. Looks like timing cover needed doing. Timing chain can come off, yeah, that needs doing. The cam gear needs doing. Blimey, this is going to be a big job. So we'll get these engine head covers off. That gives us a chance to look inside there. Yeah, it looks like we've got some rocker arms, etc. going to need doing. Valve push rod is at 50%. So I don't think we're going to need to take them out. Curious. That one looks okay. So yeah, let's put that push rod back in. Yeah, we've got 4 rocker arms there that need doing. Didn't want to do that, but never mind. Take the engine head cover off this side as well. Yeah, looks like we've got some here that are going to need doing. Taking off the ones that look the most rusted. Go to put them back on. It'll tell us how many we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. So yeah, they are going to need doing. I'm not sure what it's going to look like inside. See if we can cheat in there a bit. Looks okay in there from what we can see. But yeah, there's certainly some jobs to do on this one. Not sure what the clutch is like, etc. in there. various bits and pieces. So let's head on over to the workbench just here, see what we can repair. It sounds like we just scrapped a few bits and pieces there. Go to put on whatever we can now. So the cam gear is definitely knackered. So cam gear V8 overhead. Cam gear V8 overhead. I think we're going to need the chain as well. Indeed we are. Timing chain for a V8 overhead. Then put, yeah, that timing cover we've obviously damaged. Timing cover. One of those on. Crankshaft pulley, that needs doing. I think it was that one. The V8 overhead. Yeah. Do that one up. Got the alternator, which is knackered. I think it's a pretty standard alternator to go on there. Ignition coil, that's at 50%, so that goes straight back on. The water pump needed doing as well. Like I said, I think we damaged a fair few bits of parts there, which is always typical, but never mind. If we get to that stage, then you can just buy new parts if it keeps damaging. So we need a water pump pulley. That one. The ignition distributor we need. I'm not sure if we need the cap or not. We need the rotor. Like I said, I'm not sure if we need the cap. Probably do. Indeed we do. That on as well. Put the clips on. One go on. We've damaged one somehow. I believe it's clip B, I think it was. On those ignition wires, then go straight back on. So the intake manifold, we've got a new one of those. Again, we've either repaired it or got a new one. Not sure which. Probably already had a new one sitting around. Carburetor 4-barrel, we need one of those. On there. Got that round air filter base. The round air filter. think it's that one what we need. Let's make sure. And round air filter 1 carb. It doesn't actually say. Doesn't actually say 1 carb. It's either that one or it's the V8 overhead. Definitely doesn't say 1 carb. That's because the Wally, I'm looking at the wrong ones. Yep, never mind. My mistake. And we need around air filter cover as well. I've just bought the base. Blimey, we're making some mistakes today. There we go, so that's that one done. The radiator can go back in, that was repaired. The fuel filter, we needed one of those. Fuel filter. I think we needed the fuel pump as well, if I recall. And what we've got down here, this is the power steering pump. Need one of those. So that's that on. Bolt that onto there, and that's that job done. So, carry on with the top of the engine here. Got these rocker arms. So we needed 8 of those. Purchase 8 of those, and then we'll slot those on. If of course we need to take them off because of the valve push rods, which I don't think are a problem. Do that cover back up there. That bit done. A couple of oops, see what we're doing. Got a couple of belts here down here that need doing. Serpentine belt B V8 overhead. Serpentine belt B V8 overhead. Go on. Got serpentine belt A V8 overhead. That's that. Then we've got the fan that's been repaired. That done up. And, excuse me, that is, as far as I can tell, the engine done and rebuilt. all looks to be in tip-top condition. We put a new battery on. What we want to do is just take this brake servo off because that looks like it needs changing. Indeed it does. See if we can quickly repair that. Looks like we have been able to repair it. Jolly good, that saved us some money. So, we'll go car status, we're going to have a quick look. Got a fair few bits and pieces done there. Got that fuel pump at the back that still needs doing, and we've got various bits and pieces. What looks like a rear shock. So, first things first, can we move the car to the test path? No, we can't start the engine still. So we're going to get that up. Must be that fuel pump that's preventing it, which is just up here. It's hid right in the top of the tank there. Luckily there's not too many of those to worry about. Get that in there. So let's bring it down once again. I think we need to fill it with oil as well. See if we can move the car. We still can't start the car. I wonder what. Let's fuel compression test. That should now be sorted. I think we did all those. Yeah, they're all sorted now. Electrometer, I'm sure we sorted all those problems. Yeah, they're all fine. Compression test. So yeah, that's all fine now. So I wonder why that isn't starting. Let's move to the back of the engine. Sorry, the back of the car rather, not the engine. I want to have a look at some of these parts here. Looks like they're going to need doing, but I was hoping to get the engine started in order to suss out what the problem was. The starter motor there, take that off, but I don't think that's a problem. No, it's at 50%, so go straight back on. The only thing I could think is because we've not got no oil in it. Let's try and replace the oil. Get that filled up, and then we'll see if it'll let us start it. Can we move to test path now? We still can't start that engine. Which says there must be a spark plug. Go back to part mount just to see if we've missed anything. Can't see anything there. What we've missed on that engine. so we've got a spark plug there. So why didn't that come up on the 2 spark plugs? 3 spark plugs that we need. Yeah. Why didn't they come up on the electric test? Or did they? And I've just not seen them. Yeah, they should have come up on the electric test. So we'll grab 8 of those. And then we can replace all of those. Yeah, it's probably me not looking at the screen properly. I'm making a few mistakes today. Screw those new ones in. Like so. Then we can put those wires back on. Hopefully. Can we move that car to the test path now? Yes we can. So it was spark plugs that was an issue. And the reason we're putting this on the test path is because we want to know the suspension problems and any brakes. I know it's going to have rear suspension problems for definite. Front brakes are at 50%, so no problems there. Rear brakes are going to need doing. Onto the vibrations. Allow us to check any bushings, etc. There we go, so we've got small rubber bushings, rear shock absorbers, brake drum. More rubber bushings, leaf springs. Nothing too major. Shouldn't take us too long to get these jobs done. So we're going to move the car back to lifter A. Allow us to get it back up. Take wheel off there. Brake drum's going to come off. Brake shoes off. Drum wheel cylinder off. I think we've got a few bits and pieces wrong here. Off those U-bolts. And then we can remove that plate. Obviously want to take out the leaf spring itself. But to do that you've got to take out all the rubber bushings. That allows that to come off. So that's that. Feeling this leaf spring. Go to examine mode. I don't know if we can examine it. We can. Yeah, that's bright red. Drive shaft's okay, so we are still going to have to take it off. Go right round, we're going to have to move round. Take brake shoes off, drum wheel cylinder once again. Take off the solid state drive axle. Wheel hub. sometimes it's easier just to gut the entire rear like this and just put back whatever's fixable afterwards. So yeah, we want to take that off. That's all the rear suspension took apart. Let's head onto the workbench, see what we can repair. Just spam that. So there we go. Let's head back. Part mount. So there we go. It's allowed to put that back on. Shock absorbers, we need 2 of those. Leaf springs, they're both fine now. Leaf spring plate. So again, some of this we've already had in stock anyway. So it makes sense to get it put on. That's at 50%, so that shouldn't have been a problem. So these were both at 50%. We've got a set there at 100%, so I'm not going to put the new ones on. 2 brake drums. Both of those. Can't put that wheel on yet. We need 2 rear shock absorber Bs. Get both of those on. Small rubber bushings, got a few of those kicking around. Don't need to do anything with those. That drive shaft was at 50%, so that goes straight back on. Can't quite see what was going on there, but there we go. So that's that side done, other than the wheel. So that we need a rear knuckle housing B. So rear axle knuckle housing B. You need one of those because the other side was repaired. You need a wheel hub 4. Again, the other side was either repaired or we had one. That's at 50%, so that goes straight back on. Done there. That leaf spring on. So we need 2 U-bolts. For there. And there. bushings, rubber bushings. Shock absorber go in there. And that, I believe, is the rear suspension done and rebuilt. So it's just those wheels. As you can see, these both look knackered on the rear. So we are going to have to grab a couple of those. So let's go to the tyre separator. I'm not sure if we really need to separate these. That'll give us the information if we do separate them. So take that off there, then we're going to go inventory, buy arrival. So if we scroll down to the bottom, there we go. So we're going to need at least 2 rim Bowen 15s with ET0. And we need 2 vintage tyre all A, and they are going to be 205 90 15s. So go into the shop, click on the home button. We want the rims first, so we're going to type in rim bow, and yeah, we need 2 of those. They need to be 15s, ET0. Buy 2 of those. Then we're going to go into the tyre shop, vintage tyre wall A. Wanted 2 of those, the size 15s, need to be 205s and 90. There we go. Buy 2 of those. So we can now quickly get those put together. Nice new rims, nice new tyres. So I'll take that, I'll start balancing that one. Rim Bowen, nice new tyre, put those together. So I'm not sure if we need the front ones doing, best have a look at those. I'll take that there, balance that there. And then we can of course get those put onto the car, of course. Where are we? There we go. So we'll get those put on, park me out, put the new wheels on. And the cap on, there we go, so that's that one done. Come back around this side. Push the cap on as well, and that is that one done. So we're going to go car status. I believe that is everything. Indeed it is, so let's get that down. Come right down now. So let's right click car status. We've done the oil change, that's all nice and sorted. Got various parts. We've got the radiator C, the crankshaft pulley, the brake servo, serpentine belt, the around air filter, the alternator, the water pump, spark plugs, the radiator fan, rocker arms, fuel pumps, steering pump, water pump, pulley, the carburetor, spark plugs again, round air filter, etc, etc, and some tyres, and then all the rear suspension parts as well. So total money spent $5,201. Total money back $13,076. So that is that job done. We can finish the order, and there we go. Another job is finished. So if you have enjoyed today's video, remember to drop us a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new, of course, and if you could share this video with family and friends or anybody else that you think may enjoy it, it would be very much appreciated. But like I say, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching today, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.